so much for spending some time on my channel. A lot has been going on since my last video, even if I haven't been doing that much. These days, I've been feeling really creatively inspired, while also feeling cocooned by the last stretch of winter. I've been spending lots of time in meditation, kind of in hermit mode to be honest, tuning into my inner life. I think this is because Pisces season has begun, a mutable period between winter and spring. A lot of the changes in the season have been quiet and not immediately obvious, but they've definitely been there. I see them everywhere, from a flower bursting through the muddy ground, water flowing under a sheet of ice, and the birds pairing up and nesting together in preparation for the new life they'll create. In the mornings, I like to write 3 pages in my journal and pull a tarot card for myself. 3 times now, the Hermit card has fallen right out of the deck. This card feels just right for where I am currently, and also has inspired me to create my own version of it. It is related to what I'm currently experiencing, but I offer it to you in case it inspires something for your own creative life. Here's my description. The hermit crab pictured here walks along a sandy beach. He is guided by the light of a singular star, yet enclosed in a labyrinth of rocky cliffs. Modern hermit crabs are known to use litter as shells, making use of the human-made materials that are available to them. This one is wearing a bottle cap. Like the hermit crab, you are being called to create something with what you currently have on hand. You might not be able to see the whole story or where this creation will take you, but your ability to tune into your inner light and be resourceful will guide you through this moment. Bonus points if, like the hermit crab, you are able to transform something discarded into something essential. In February, I went for a walk up Greymare's Tail, which is a hike that follows a waterfall up a hill in the borders and ends with a fantastic view of Loch Skeen. This hike was really what made me think about the transition points between seasons, because the higher up the mountain we got, the icier and icier the terrain became. It was like we were walking deeper and deeper into winter. In the valley on the way over, we saw a ton of adorable sheep. Then, on the hills, we saw a couple of wild goats, which an older woman who was hiking told me were actually indigenous to Syria. I wish I had asked her how they had gotten to this hilly part of Scotland, but before I thought to, she was far ahead of me. The first descent was very steep, but by the time the path was covered in snow and mud, it sort of tapered off. And of course there was Loch Skeen, which I did not expect to be so enchanting. When we got there, we were surrounded by clouds and snow-covered mountains, which were reflected on the still surface of the lake. I told Jamie, my partner, that it felt like we were in the belly of the sky. Again, the whole experience of this past month has been that I feel held, enclosed, and protected in a dreamy haze. I know that spring, with Aries season and the equinox, is just around the corner, and that is when we'll all have more energy to take action on our ideas. But for now, I am happy to spend some more time dreaming in my little cocoon or hermit crab shell. I'll see you next time, and we'll talk about anything that shifted.